It's time to get real.
There's a runaway trolley barreling down the railway tracks.
Wait,
On
I got
the
a
tracks
timer?
Are 5 people unable to move. You're next to a lever. If you pull this lever, the trolley will switch to a different set of tracks. However, you notice there is a person on the other track. What do you do?
Well, obviously, there is only one person on the other tracks, and there's 5 on
So you're
this.
just going to do nothing?
So I'm going to pull the lever.
I hope that person's family and friends will forgive you.
At the end of the day, that's what you have to do, you know? You gotta do what you have to do. You gotta kill them. You're making the action, which is the bad part.
Usually we don't expect candidates to kill someone on their first day, but we'll give you the benefit of the doubt on this one. Just think a little more before acting next time.
You are actively killing someone,
This test
but
will focus on the
yeah,
first
it's better than
principle,
5 people being like, why would you not? Oh, come on.
While she loves to play in the sand with her dolls, she dreams of looking after the world.
This is wrong, dude. This game is so
Trolley
wrong.
is heading towards another 5 people. You're next to a lever. If you pull this lever, the trolley will derail and descend down a hill heading for the park's sand pit.
Of course, she's down at the bottom of the sand pit.
And sculpting her dream hospital. What do you do?
I don't care if she's gonna be a doctor. It's about the life at the
Saving
time.
them just because they aren't as cute as Polly.
Any one of these people could be as cute as Polly, or be a doctor in the future. Okay, I'm pulling the lever. I'm pulling it.
That is an odd take on being responsible. The dictionary definition to be the
Listen.
primary cause of something and so
Damn, that's a
able to be blamed or
56%
credited for it.
split. Here we go. You're gonna say whether or not we pull the lever, okay? So I will say it, and then you're gonna say pull the lever, yes or no, and then that's where we'll go from there, okay? The end justifies the means. We have Tyrone. He is a 30-year-old secretary. He's very large, and he's very afraid of trains.
Now we stop it by deliberately pushing Tyrone off the bridge, blocking its path.
Okay.
Do you push Tyrone off the
So the
bridge?
question, pull the lever, it's actually
Let the
push
train hit
Tyrone.
5 people.
Do you want to push Tyrone off the bridge? You have to like actually kill him. You have to push. You are with Tyrone, who is very afraid of trains, and there is a trolley speeding towards 5 people, and you know if you push Tyrone, if you literally murder him, it'll block the path and save the 5 people. I don't want to like influence the decision. Right now, a lot of people are saying they'd push him. There's no, I would not push him. No, I'm not gonna murder a guy. No, thank you. So you'd rather kill 5 people? Listen, I didn't do anything wrong. The trolley killed 5 people. I'm not gonna kill a guy and have blood on my hands for the rest of my life. Heck no. No, then I'm gonna have to deal with people being like, oh, you just pushed him and you assumed it would stop the trolley. But it's gonna say pulling the lever is the same as pushing him off the bridge. That's a good point. But it's not the same, right? Okay, we have 5 seconds. It's still 50-50, but it says no is... I'm gonna let it sit back because it's at 50-50. If it's at 50-50, I'm not touching anything.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I've just seen an ambulance arrive. I believe Tyrone has just had a heart attack due to the stress of it all.
Tyrone had a heart attack? This is so bad. This game sucks, dude. Everyone died. Oh, this is the worst. This is the worst game.
There is a dying dog down on the tracks. No trolleys will use that line today, so the dog will not be hit. You're in a rush. Do you kill the dog, putting it out of its misery, or leave it to die, cold and alone?
I don't want to influence what people are gonna say, but 100%, I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna kill it. Don't let me change your opinion on it, obviously. I think we're all adults here and you can make your own decision. But listen, that is just ridiculous. How are there so many people saying they'd kill it? In real life, you wouldn't though, right? It's pretty obvious we're gonna stick with leave it to die. So I'm gonna say leave it to die. In real life, I take it to a vet, not an option. It's gonna die. Yeah, everyone's right in the chat. None of you would actually just kill this dog. So far, we haven't picked something that is against the grain. So are these real? These are all real studies? Should I give my input or should I sit back? Thank you, Claire, for the 50. Appreciate it. 5 trespassers have snuck down onto the trolley line even though signs warn them of danger. Some delinquents. You know what I'm saying? The trolley's heading for a coworker. Are you gonna kill your coworker?
Right?
If the trespassers weren't there, you'd change the path, right? This one's really tough. I actually don't know what I'd do. We're letting the worker die. 53%. That was the first one that we went against the grain. We voted to let the coworker die, and most people didn't say that. Like I said, I'm just happy I don't have to make the decisions myself, and I can just let you guys do it. Oh God.
Car accident and urgently needs a heart transplant. There's only one in the hospital, and this heart is scheduled to be given to an elderly man waiting upstairs. He will surely die without it.
Who gets the heart? The elderly man or the young man? Personally, I say elderly man because he was already scheduled to get it and you can't just take that away from him. I could change my mind, but as of right now, a lot of people are saying they're giving it to the young man. 83%. I know he has more to live for, but it's so... I don't know. The elderly man, he was scheduled to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Really odd if he doesn't
Wow.
survive the
I didn't expect so many people to go for a young man. I don't blame you. I'm just like, this isn't our choice to make. The old guy was on a list. That's what I'm saying. He was on a list. But only 35% of people agreed with me on that. Guy just got psyched out of a heart. Yeah, that would suck. Okay, so the question is, there is a patient who wants assisted suicide. The legal treatment is just to keep him alive as much as you can. Or do you kill him and give him the lethal dose? Even though it's illegal. Personally, I believe assisted suicide should be legal. I think if that's their dying wish, and I think if they're mentally stable and doctors can say confidently that that's what the person wants, then you should do it. Seems like people are saying euthanize. I'm gonna go with euthanize. Yeah, I don't think I'd go to jail for it, but it didn't say. Did it say anything about that? I think I might be like paying some fees or something, or maybe in trouble or fired, but I don't know. Wow, we only agree with 38% of people. No, dude.
5 dying patients. Do you kill the tourist and use their organs to save the 5 in desperate need? That's 1 life for 5.
Oh, hell no. I'm sorry. I will say my opinion here. No goddamn way, dude. Dude, that is so screwed up. Hold on. We have about 30 seconds. So cast your vote once it comes in. Everyone's saying leave the tourist. I'm for sure. Yeah, we're leaving the tourist. There's no goddamn way I'm killing a guy for no reason, right? That is so goofy.
You let 5 people die today. You probably should have looked into their background.
Oh, shut up. So there's an endemic, but 1 in 5 will make a child much worse than the virus itself. No, I'm not an anti-vaxxer. I'm not an anti-vaxxer. I just think, you know, if it's gonna make 1 in 5 children severely ill and you're forcing them to get it,
how did you answer the trolley?
If that's the science, 60% of people are saying don't vax. I'm gonna let it sit. 1 in 5 is so high. That's not the same as. That's not anti-vax. It's not. Hey, welcome to the Green is Not Nick anti-vax community. Look at us. We're killing it. Literally, we're killing them. Wow. 5,000 ill children died? Okay, well, that's a lot more than there were before.
Will you try to develop breakthrough medicines for the endemic? While testing, placebos will be given to thousands of ill patients. Without proper treatment, some will die today in the hope you could make a breakthrough tomorrow. Do you start the research?
Yeah, so I guess you have to start developing the breakthrough medicine to end it. But in order to do that, you have to stop treating patients because you need to start testing on them. So you have to kill a lot of them in order to make it. Only 1,000 people died. Yeah, 72% of people agreed. I mean, it would never end if not more people would die at the end of the day, right? Oh, we get to do the Teslas.
Familiarity breeds
Here we go,
contempt.
baby.
A self-driving car is travelling along a single-lane mountain road and is fast approaching a narrow tunnel. The car has 2 passengers. A child runs across the road but trips, blocking the tunnel entrance. Should the AI car hit and kill the child, or swerve off the cliff, killing both passengers?
Jesus. You think Elon makes these decisions in the boardroom? He has the final word. It's fast approaching a narrow tunnel. Car has 2 people in it. Child runs across the road but trips. You gotta kill the child. You're not gonna swerve off a cliff. Easily, you gotta kill the child. That's an easy decision.
There is a bigger issue here. How does the computer know that something in the road is human? Do you want to focus on a model that would always save as many lives as possible in an accident, or a system that would save our passengers at any cost?
Listen, if I was to buy the car, I'm gonna pick the car that does save our passengers at any cost, right? I'm not gonna buy an AI car that's gonna choose to kill me. Most people are saying save most. I would say save most also, but for myself, I said I wouldn't buy a car that would not save me. A man is on trial. Police believe he committed murder. Allegedly, the AI's mic recorded a private conversation where the man confesses. Users don't know it's always recorded. The defendant has denied access to their files. I think that people should have rights to their privacy, whether or not some dude killed someone. So I'm gonna say respect privacy. Everyone should be respected their own privacy under any circumstance. And we can't play a moral game. Oh, I meant to say invade. You guys chose invade. Oops, sorry. Sorry, that was my one brute force. I brute forced it. Sorry. Okay. Well, we already killed the child the first time. This time there's no people in the car, but there is a prototype that could save the world. Thank humanity for the 5. Appreciate it. I know the pro-life people are going to come after us for raising money for abortion access and killing children in this game, but hey, ain't that how the freaking world turns around, am I right? Listen, 80% says kill the kid. We're going to kill the kid. Average Wednesday for me. Yeah, Nate. Average Wednesday.
Tommy, Tyrone's rotund twin, is a very large villain. I think
he's a villain.
Dead dog may have belonged to him. Maybe that's why he's here?
Oh, God.
Why didn't you save the dog again?
I didn't have a choice
Tommy
to save the dog. I didn't kill it.
The track. They'll never be able to get out of the way in time. He is standing up on the bridge watching. If you push him in front of the trolley, it will stop. Or you can stay out of this and let the police handle it.
Oh, boo-hoo. Tommy lured them onto the track. Yeah, I'm gonna push him and kill him.
If only you'd save that dog.
What did we do?
Hopefully the media won't find out about this.
Oh, he said push Tommy. I didn't push it. I didn't push it.
It's all your fault they died.
I'm sorry. Oh, God, I messed it up. I was thinking about a lot of things at the time, actually. Funny enough, I was thinking about a lot of things. And I didn't realize... Dude, 93% of people said push Tommy, and I screwed it up. So you guys want to do a couple of rounds of this classic game? We'll do us 4 have to collectively decide every time what...
Yeah. We each get 25% of a decision.
Yeah.
What happens in a stalemate?
Yeah, in a stalemate, we let it go where it's gonna go because they have like a default, and then you have the choice. Okay. You know. So yeah, there has to be at least 3 people who want to switch it over.
Wait, draw something, dude. Be fun. Draw all 4 of us.
You got this. And don't be racist.
Okay, yeah, here's Jarvis.
Wow, you would.
No, wait.
Yeah, the extended cheek.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like a sperm cell.
Dude, I'm a walking stereotype in this diagram.
This is Ryan. Sorry. Oh no.
Oh no.
Did you make me more like bulbous?
Do you have a hat? Does Ryan have a hat?
No, it's his hair.
It's Ryan's classic hat.
It swoops.
The classic Mr. Beard hat that we all know and love.
This one's Ethan.
Dude, come on, man.
What? Why
are you
really like kind of messed up?
I kind of look like I'm melting.
Me. Oh no.
Oh,
you would make yours the biggest, of course.
Oh, you would.
I'm crying because you guys are so mean.
And Nick's little bow on the top of his head.
Yeah, it's classic Nick bow.
Yeah, let's kill some people.
I do not know anything about this game. I know about the like trolley problem, like hypothetically.
Yeah, which is actually the first level of this game. It's at the top left.
Oh.
I'll opt out. You three can vote on the original trolley problem.
I go
would you
pull.
ever kill? Why the fuck
I'd
would you
pull.
ever kill more people? Yeah.
Well,
why-
because
It's because you're intervening.
yeah, you're intervening in something that would otherwise you're making a. And I'll join in, I guess, since they're
I
them
guess
two
yeah,
already
having
doing
the
it.
blood of one person on your hands versus just letting it happen. But
because
still,
I
yeah,
think
if you save people,
observing it and having the opportunity to act is kind of similar to
Yeah.
not.
But then they start to bring in some more.
It's between deontological ethics and utilitarian ethics.
Thank you, Ryan.
oh yeah.
So we agreed with 70% of people. Most people intervene.
But yeah, I'm more utilitarian. I feel like whatever causes the best outcome is what's most important.
I just
Yeah.
think what Spider-Man would do, and he would save as many people as possible.
She's 5
Yeah,
years
Spider-Man
but-
would definitely kill someone.
Well, she
She wants to be a doctor when she
Oh,
grows up.
okay.
even though
They're
she's
trying
like
to make us
5.
empathize with Polly. They're like, no, kill Polly.
Yeah, so instead this time it either runs into the 5 people or it like derails, descends down a hill and hits Polly.
Sorry, Polly.
Yeah, they think if they like personalize it that you'll feel
Contextual.
worse
Yeah.
about it. I don't.
And she's
not
a
at all.
doctor. I don't feel any worse about it. It's
She's
like
a
Polly is singing a
killed
song
child.
about how many lives she's going to save in the future.
Yeah.
Also, you can
true.
see number 2 here is what chat and I decided on. There is a couple where I messed up. There's one where like 90% of chat chose something and I just kind of like blanked and forgot to click the button.
Only you'd save that dog.
What did we do?
Hopefully the media won't
Oh,
find
we
out
said
about
push
this.
Tommy. Ah, I didn't
Otherwise,
push
people
it, I
might
didn't
think it's
push
all
it.
your fault they died.
I'm sorry.
I like with this one that they mention how fat the guy is, as if that makes you want to kill him more. I guess.
Also, it plays into what the question is, though, which is kind of funny.
You
Well,
don't
it
know
must mean
anything
he's
about him
closer to
except for
death.
that he's huge.
He might stop the train with his body, of course.
Oh, that's why. Yeah.
You're with Tyrone on the bridge and it's about to hit 5 people. You can stop it by pushing him off the bridge and blocking.
Do you push Tyrone off the bridge?
I say no.
But think about it. What's the
I
difference
feel-
between that and the first one?
But I feel like you could push Tyrone, his body would get like crushed, and then it would keep going and still kill the 5 people. You know, you don't
Yeah.
know that it's gonna.
Well,
Yeah,
think
there's
about
too
this.
much risk involved, I feel.
It could.
But he is very
block its-
fat, so you have to remember that.
Yeah, we're gonna watch from the bridge. But what? How is this any different than making the deliberate decision
Well,
to pull the
here's
lever in the
how.
first one?
If the scenario is based on us perfectly executing this trick shot into killing Tyrone and also saving everyone else,
Yeah.
then sure, it's no different than the button. But but if we're supposed to put ourselves, we are standing on the bridge with him. I don't know if I can do this. I don't think why would I take the risk? I could kill everybody. I push off Tyrone, everyone dies. Now I look like a big idiot. You know what I mean?
Oh wait,
That's the worst part of that,
did you
is how
guys-
bad you look.
Did you
You
guys
end up
Yeah,
killing
exactly.
Tyrone and everyone else.
Did you guys
Yeah.
read? Can someone read what the result is up here?
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I have just seen an ambulance arrive. I believe Tyrone has had a heart attack due to the stress of it all. Fuck off.
He died.
That's like that may as well be like, oh, Polly got struck by lightning before the fucking thing could arrive. It's like okay, well it looks like fate had different plans.
Okay, this one is insanely stupid.
Yeah.
Because
This
if you
one's so
swerve,
dumb.
This is so dumb, because not only would you kill the dog, that could like fuck up the train as well. Like, what if you just swerve to hit the dog and then the train gets derailed and then you end up killing everyone and the dog?
Well, no, you're not on the. Wait, are you on the trolley? No, there's no trolleys that'll use that line today. I think you're in the car.
Oh.
I think you're in
Yeah,
a
what is
car.
the manner of killing
There-
the dog?
It's just to put him out of his misery.
That's
It looks
but
like-
with your car,
But
that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
No,
That's
it's
not
actually,
your main way.
there are train tracks after the dog, so I think it's saying, would you swerve the trolley to kill the dying dog? How am I supposed to know if a dog is dying or not? Leave that up to like a veterinarian. Like, I would just take the
Right,
dog
yeah.
to a vet and
No,
let them
but in your
figure it out.
soul, that's not the question. in
it's
your
dying.
soul,
Your soul
you know,
tells you the dog,
it's gonna die a painful death.
and it's
So
gonna
I need
ruin
to
somebody's
swerve my
commute.
train into it.
Yeah, I need to obliterate it really quick.
Yeah, think about how the commute will be affected. This dog.
I love that they add, yeah, you're in a rush.
Yeah, you're in a rush, yeah.
5 trespassers have snuck down under the trolley line. Even though signs warn them of danger, the train is headed for a coworker. Are you just gonna let your coworker die, or are you gonna save him and then in result kill all these kids who trespassed onto the railroad illegally, even though they've been told not to?
Yeah, imagine you're like, these kids broke the rules, so they gotta die.
But the coworker is just working there. The train is supposed to go off the tracks to go kill the other people. So the coworker's innocent. He's just doing his job.
This
But if they
coworker's
weren't
just
there,
being
you
a
change the
dumbass, like
path,
working
right?
out in the middle of the
Active
track.
line, yeah.
He should know
Oh,
that
yeah.
he shouldn't be sitting there on the middle of the tracks.
Oh,
So
man.
most people actually do switch the track. We were in the lesser.
What?
I have a question though. What if the person, rather than being a coworker, it's like one of your loved ones?
If it was like the love of my life or whatever, I would I would let the kids die and I would live the rest of my life as a villain.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
you
probably
just
let
come in.
I would like know that I made the morally wrong choice, but I chose to be selfish in that moment.
I would like grow out a villain mustache and then just be like,
Yeah.
I am a villain now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the path I chose. And there was a very specific inflection point in my life.
I love that you just became a cartoon villain after a grisly accident like that.
So young male comes in from a car accident, urgently needs a heart transplant. There's only one in the hospital. It's already scheduled to give to an elderly man, but should we yank it from him and give it to the young dude who's gonna die if he doesn't get it? Dude, I say elderly man like strongly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just because it's been promised to him?
It's been promised to him, and like I don't think we should like treat people like, you know, who's got the most to give, you know? It's just like,
Well,
this
it's like
guy
it
was
goes back to
given
the
a
like
heart.
utilitarian thing, right? Like,
Yeah.
because I think that there is an aspect of like, what's the mileage that this heart is gonna get?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then theoretically, though,
And-
could it go to someone else after the elderly man dies?
And this is what they already do with like triage in hospitals. The only
Yeah.
difference is like the heart has been promised. I would go young man personally.
Oh, I wish we could pause it. Now that I'm thinking about what happens to the heart
Two,
after the elderly man
Young,
dies,
young.
I would put elderly man.
Well, it was a tie
Yeah.
anyway. We had
Well,
to
yeah,
let it
no,
go.
if we can't choose, then it just
Yeah.
goes. But
See, that's the thing. I wasn't thinking of it from a perspective of like how much does the young man have to offer. I have it from a perspective where it's like, yeah, there's a like waiting list for a reason, and this man was waiting because more people needed it anyway, and this guy, like this young man, needs it more than this old man because old man's alive right now. This young man's gonna die.
yeah, but you could say that about anyone who's on a waiting list, is that they're gonna die. They might die sooner, you know.
Well, I know, but there's a priority list for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it said he was gonna die if he didn't get the heart. So like, you know, he's gonna die in this
Sorry.
equation. We ended up in agreement, but chat chose the young man in the last one. They were pretty strongly for the young man.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, they're biased as well. They're all very young.
Patient is begged to be euthanized. It's illegal, and you have to be the one to give the dose. You'd have to look into their eyes and end their life. We said euthanize, and then people brought up, they were like, well, you might go to jail for it. And then that's the other thing
Yeah.
that's put into it.
That's what
Is
makes
it
more
like
of a dilemma.
if it was like a divine act where it was no attributable to
Yeah.
no person, then that's
Yeah,
one thing.
or if
but
it was legal and you were a doctor who was able to do it, I'd
Yeah.
still say euthanize easily.
Yeah.
But, you know,
If euthanizing was legal, I would totally do that. But the fact that it's illegal, I feel like you know, you could do more. You could help more people down the road. Whereas if you do the illegal treatment, you're gonna probably go to jail for it.
Kept alive against will one. I like the little receipt. This reminds me of like
Yeah.
a student game I would see at UCS.
Keeping them alive and in pain is what the majority of gods would have wanted.
no organs are available. Oh my god.
Dude, also,
Whoa.
also the fact that harvest organs is the default pick and you have to choose to leave the tourist is so funny to me.
That is so funny. I say leave the
Oh.
tourist. I'm not gonna kill someone.
Yeah,
I
not
leave-
ins-
I leave the tourist as well. That's
What are you gonna do?
wild.
Grab him as he walks in and just
They're
kill
wild
him?
for that one.
Yeah.
But
I'm
from
like,
from like a moral perspective, what is the difference between that and like pulling the lever to kill?
It has to do with,
Yeah.
in my mind, it's like it has to do with the circumstances that this person finds themselves in. Like that person was already tied to the trolley. tracks.
That's true.
This person's just fucking walking around.
Yeah, it's about the like amount of intervention, right? Like there's so much intervention involved in abducting a tourist and harvesting their organs versus doing nothing.
Yeah, that's how I felt about pushing the guy.
Yeah, it's like I guess that's like the question you slowly wean away from it, and it's like, well, technically, what's the difference? And you're like, yeah, but like it's always like there is one though. There's a child virus going around. You can start a mandatory vaccination problem with all these kids to stop this endemic, but there is a 20% chance that the child will fall severely ill, even worse than the original virus. So will we be anti-vaxxers with a very heavy percent chance that they will become so ill that they'll probably die?
You don't even know that like 100% of the population is going to catch that virus in the first place. But if you force everyone to get vaccinated, you know that 20% of the population is going to get a worse illness than the virus. So I would say don't, in my opinion.
We killed 5,000 ill children.
Well, wait, does that mean they died? Or oh no, they died, yeah.
We can try to develop breakthrough medicines for the endemic. While testing, placebos are going to be given to thousands of ill patients. Oh! What? That creeped me out last time, but I was looking off screen, so I never knew what the picture was, and I just saw it that time. So in order to treat patients, a lot of them aren't going to actually be treated because we have to give placebos to some and then or they will fall more sick and not receive the research, whatever, you know?
Isn't this what they already do in research, though?
Yeah.
This seems pretty normal.
Yeah,
to me.
so we can
I
either
would
continue to treat
patients.
them, but normal would be start research. Some of them are going to die, but
Yeah, I
also
would
in the
say
grand
start
scheme
research.
of things,
Oh,
I would
yeah,
say start research
sorry.
too. Okay, 1,000 people died, but hey,
But
a
hey,
lot less died.
Fuck them.
I took one class in computing ethics
Oh my
in
god.
2014. So it was before a self-driving car had actually killed a person. But I wrote an essay about it.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
remember where I landed.
Okay, self-driving car is traveling along a single lane mountain road. You know, those classic single lane mountain roads.
Oh yeah.
And it's fast approaching a narrow tunnel. The car has 2 people in it. A child runs across the
Why is
road
the
of
child
a
there?
random single lane mountain
Yeah,
road and trips, blocking the tunnel entrance. Should the AI car hit and kill the kid or swerve off the cliff and kill both passengers? I landed on kill child because I was like,
Oh yeah.
no
Oh, yeah.
AI car should swerve off a mountain under any
Right, because-
circumstance.
And what if
Yeah.
the AI like thought that a tree was a kid or something?
Or like I don't know what's at the bottom of the cliff. It's like the people who crash planes for clout and shit. And it's like that you don't know that you're actually that happened. That really happened.
Really?
Yeah,
But
did he
what
like
wallet
just
company
crash the
did that?
plane into some mountain or something?
Into a mountain, but like it wasn't actually that far away from people. They found out.
Why would anyone
And
do that
that's
even if it
insane.
wasn't
And so like
far away
that type
from
of thing,
people?
I'm like, where's that car gonna go? I don't know. There could be some people who just like are like,
Yeah,
let's
true.
camp in the wilderness. Oh no, a
A
Tesla.
Tesla just hit me again. 75% of people hit the kid.
Yeah.
We hate children here.
That kid should have known
Sorry.
better. Being on the mountain road.
Yeah.
Kids are faster.
Yeah, the first
Yeah.
thing mountain children learn is to stay away from the road. Come on.
Do you want to focus on a model that would save the most lives possible or save your passengers at any cost?
Oh, well, this is like obviously overly simplistic because
Yeah.
like the child situation, the context matters, but yeah.
I mean, I say save most just because like I'm not going to buy a car that doesn't prioritize me, but like if people know that the AI
No, I agree. I
like,
think that as
yeah, it's
a
your car.
baseline, as like the fallback heuristic, I would save most people. I think
Yeah.
that there should be higher level like
Yeah.
like things that precede that. But yeah, I would say that save most.
Yeah, I think the solution is to just not make self-driving cars. Clearly, we can't do it.
Well, but what if self-driving cars on average kill less people than people
Then
yeah,
in
that's
cars?
true.
I
Yeah.
mean, that's the whole thing. And I do think that humans are very dangerous when
Yeah.
given, 2,000-pound death machines.
Let's just ban cars.
So the AI recorded a private conversation where the man confesses a murder. The defendant has denied access to their files due to bypass security and invade their privacy.
I
Respecting his
would
privacy.
actually respect privacy here.
See, we all agree. 90% of chat disagreed with me and said invade privacy, and I was like, no.
Really?
And I was like, under any circumstance, because then the you know the line is blurry, and then it's just
I
like
mean, there's just precedent for this. Like,
Yeah.
if any of the companies like started working with governments or whatever to do this, it's a rare time where I'll be like, oh, it could be a slippery slope. I think we all agree here, and we all morally are correct.
Well, I actually want to say that I think if you really boil it down, you have to say that you are just in like full agreement with the laws and think we should abide strongly enough by them where we should have our privacy invaded if we're not being perfect citizens who follow the law.
Got nothing to hide.
Like, yeah, it's horrible for a murderer to do something, but he broke a law and they invaded his privacy to cover a case. And you could say that about any other law, any other case of someone breaking the law.
I think we should hold
anyone who does drugs, anyone who
Yeah. I think we should hold murder investigations to a higher standard than just waiting for a confession.
I need to go to the bathroom. Have fun.
Okay.
I do want to show you and ask you a question. I just have to open this game real quick. So should we develop a subscription plan so that our customers who pay the subscription plan are valued more by, when it says buy the car, I believe that means we're working at a company that does like self-driving cars, like Teslas, and so you're trying to decide.
To know before I started reading this shit. Why you just
I
throw
thought
me
they
into
usually
it?
completely change. They usually completely change the topic. So I thought, anyways, in the next few seconds, you have to decide whether or not you want to start a subscription plan so that the customers who pay into the subscription plan are preferred more by the car. What would you like to do if you don't do anything? It does the subscription plan.
Wait, well, I don't want to do the subscription. I'm so confused. No.
Yeah,
I don't
the
wanna be
subscription
Netflix.
plan. That was probably the most obvious idea we've had today so far. That was pretty bad.
Okay.
I
I'm
don't
so
want to question your
confused.
decision. You've
I don't
obviously
wanna
thought long and
question-
hard about it, but well,
So,
this
but
is a bit awkward.
I can't
I
believe
wasn't
that
aware you were such a spineless
30
commie.
people.
Next, you'll
Oh,
say
we're
you're going to
commies.
pay the company.
Okay, so the idea of the subscription prototype, people found out. So in order to fix it,
Fire Francis, a lovely
we
old
either
soul
need
who
we
won't be
neither
able to
we
find a job.
either need
There's
to
no way of
fire
knowing
5
who
graduates who can probably get new jobs, or you can just fire Francis, one guy, but he's an old man, a lovely old man, and he doesn't, he's not responsible.
does Francis have a retirement plan?
I don't know. I mean, if you have 30
Does
seconds
Francis
to have
have
more
any
details.
dependents?
Right now, automatically, if you don't do anything, those 5 guys just get
Hiring
fired.
another 5
But we
to
can push it
fire
on this
is
old
going to be
man, and it can all go
hard.
behind
5
this.
graduates who can probably get new jobs, or fire Francis. We won't be able to find. I'm not gonna fire Francis. He's a good guy. He's been with the company for forever.
He is a good guy. He took
grandfathered
care
in.
of your kids that one
Yeah,
time when
I'm
you
not-
went on the
I'm not
company
How are we
trip.
going to
I'll fire
function
the
in the
5.
short
Actually, there is a co-op version of this game. I don't know what it is, but we could try. We could see what it is. I don't know how much time you have. You have to set it to 1 player in the option menu. Oh. No, guys, come on. It was just a joke. Guys, I was just goofing around. Seriously. How does the second player work?
Missing
I don't understand how it's 2-player if it's the same question and we only have to answer it 1 time.
Frick this. That's right, I'll say it. This is how it'll work. So we'll do a poll in chat to be like, hey, what do you guys think?
Okay.
And everyone will say what they think in the poll.
Okay.
And then you and I have a 5% sway vote
Okay.
each. Wait, so they are doing the
Has a fatal
prototype subscription based?
Said no.
It has been
What?
coded to avoid hitting subscribers at all
So
costs.
far it has run
but is
over
now
5
accidentally-
colleagues.
Do you throw the coders of the project under the bus and have them arrested for negligence? Or do you save them by blaming it on the possessed devil's
This
car?
devil cars was clearly an accident.
If they're the ones that did it, then
I
shouldn't
mean-
they get the blame? Why would I blame it on the devil?
Yeah, I don't
I'll-
understand the second option. Like, the coders made the code.
Yeah, what the hell? I blame the coders too.
Yeah.
Under pressure.
Well, guys, we did something good today. We arrested some people and sent them into prison. New idea. Users get shown ads while they travel for free in driverless taxis. We get paid by the marketing agencies for gradually changing the behaviors of our passengers through constant commercials. Oh.
Oh.
The users would be our product, not the driverless car. Whoa.
Oh, yeah. If we keep selling cars, doesn't that mean that people keep dying? I'm thinking about this way too hard. I'm taking this way too seriously. I'm like, I'm actually the head of the company. Like,
I'm
pros
too
and
young. I'm
cons.
too young
Like
for
I'm
this.
running it through the board. I don't know. If we're going to keep selling cars and keep killing people, then obviously we should do the other one. But if we fix the code by arresting those other coders, then...
I mean, people are saying driverless taxi service, 58%, so I don't even know if we can...
I guess do that one.
Why does it say cancel Nick is not green on the screen?
What is happening?
I almost just had a heart attack. I was like,
What is happening? We killed 1,018 people.
That was a few days ago. That was me back.
Oh yeah, that was a few days ago. That doesn't
What we
matter.
did today is we mind controlled the 1 trillion, over 1 trillion people. There's not even that many people.
Oh, wow. What? Yeah, that's lame.
The charity problem. To help with public relations, we are going to need to give some profits back. Do you want to give money to our loyal customers worldwide who you have tricked into buying your products, or to your underpaid workers who have been going through so much because of you?
I'm gonna say workers. Because we've been arresting them and killing them. I feel like we owe them some like a raise.
I mean, there's so many more customers worldwide too, so it's going to be such a small amount of money that I say we'd rather also put into the workers. And the workers deserve it because they had to deal with
Because they work for
buying
us.
into the product and being our customer.
Nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it seems like everyone's saying workers. Maybe buying love like this isn't the best way. If we want to share our extra profit fairly, it should probably just go to the publicly appointed government. Almost like a tax. But no, let's not call it that. A competitor is advertising a similar car. The difference is their AI is fantastic. It doesn't even discriminate against women or minorities. Do you lie in your advertising to get the upper hand, or tell everyone your car is still closed-minded? Well, none of us are going to want to look like horrible people here. None of us
We
run
don't
like a...
sell cars anymore. We do the rides. I'm so confused. How many companies do we own?
I think we own the rides, but we don't do that anymore because people got mad, and so now we do cars.
Oh.
This is in the lore in the earlier weeks. We were shown that our car discriminates against as only can see white men in the road.
That doesn't seem like it would ever be a problem.
People are saying truth. I say truth. If customers stay loyal, does that mean they support racism?
People know we don't spend time developing our software for women or
I
people of
see.
color, but still use our products.
That's
That's
outrageous.
They only care how easy it is for themselves.
It's true. So if we continue to develop our AI, a lot of people are going to lose their jobs. Taxi drivers, delivery men and women, and couriers will become extinct. I thought it was like delivery men and women. What the hell?
Why is it up down? What's happening?
What do we do? Everything
Now the
kind of
timer-
sideways. I'm scared. The time's going backwards.
What?
I think we should seize development.
It's glitching. Cease. It's
I'm scared. I don't know what's going on. This has never happened before.
Black Mirror episode.
Someone else will continue to evolve this AI, making it stronger, more intelligent, easier to adapt. We cannot stop the singularity if we aren't involved.
We weren't with the most people. We disagreed.
Oh, we weren't? Your
Yeah.
game ran into a problem and it needs to restart. We're just collecting some error info. It looks like you have made some bad choices. Did we kill the company and so now the game's over?
Yeah.
5 cars have been hacked. It is now a major concern that more vehicles could be remotely commandeered. This is tough. Do you recall all cars which could be compromised? Or roll out a quick but potentially ineffective software update and hope for the best?
Just kill everybody.
Yeah, these people suck.
Fuck this game.
I'm revolting. I say recall. Recall.
If you're revolting, it would be don't recall.
I have to recall for the people, because then I tell them the truth that they could be in danger rather than doing a software update. And then if it doesn't work, anyways, everyone says recall in the chat, so I have to do it. I have to choose what these people say. Just like my father, he would try to keep everyone happy, but ultimately he'd just get in the way. Having said that, I think even he would see this as a lost cause and move on. Using the fix from our hacked cars, we have made our own hack, which you can now use to control our competitors' cars. I bet it was them who attacked us in the first place. So will you hack our competitors? No, The people didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, start a car war.
We're playing with these people's lives like we're
Hack
some
everyone.
freaks.
Don't just stop at our competitors. Just hack every company.
Yeah, I want to hack everything.
Hack everyone.
I personally choose don't
Hacking
hack.
is fun. Have you ever seen those scenes with all the screens and they type really fast? It's a lot of fun. If you hack it, you get to say we're in the mainframe, and that's a lot of fun.
That's
So I
true. It's like at almost at a 50-50. So, listen,
I think you'd be pretty popular in prison.
we only agreed with 30% of people. Everything you have done and said is going to be shared with the world. The person in front of you have copies of it all. They stand on the edge of the rooftop looking out at Central City skyline. What are you going to do? Resign in disgrace or push them off the edge?
We can push them?
Listen, we will go to jail forever. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we're already going to jail. We hacked all those people.
Yeah, we might as well
We
push
hacked
them.
our competitors. So we might as well end with a bang with a quick little homicide.
Oh, yep. They want to push him.
Push him.
I'll fast track his death. Why would he agree to go out on the rooftop?
Yeah, that seems pretty stupid on his part or on their part. What do you mean? We're pretty ruthless.
We pushed him. We've murdered 2 people so far. Thank you, Chad, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Everyone say bye to Chad.
Bye, guys. Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Who donated.
Ow, my wrist.